Hi, my name's Olivia Knapp, and today I want to talk about the impact of Christianity on the founding of America. I've basically kind of broken it down in my mind into three main points. The impact in finding America was the motivation, the purpose, and the bond that Christianity would later create to hold a nation together. So the first impact Christianity had was a motivation for finding America. Dr. Schultz pointed out several different religious tensions in Europe at the time preceding the Age of Exploration, and those tensions definitely played a role. Tensions between Protestants and Catholics not only pushing all kinds of chaos throughout Europe, but providing a motivation for almost a sense of competition when it came to exploring the Americas and later colonizing the Americas. Different nations wanted to find for Protestant reasons while others Catholicism. Another tension that he described was Christianity versus Islam. Again, it's almost that spirit of competition where you have Columbus. One of the main reasons he was going to look for India was to try to establish a Christian claim in a mostly Islamic or Muslim culture. You have you have Christians versus pagans, and this one is one that's perhaps easiest to see the contrast or to see the effect of with evangelicals and missionaries going out to try to settle and then witness to the natives there. He gives the example of two men, one Spanish and one French, who were both martyred in the Americas, tortured and killed, with the Frenchman in 1649, Bernardo, eventually being martyrized or made a saint by the Catholic Church for his giving of his life for Christ, to the point where they had to cut off his lips to keep him from speaking Jesus' name while they were torturing him. It also gave opportunity. Dr. Smith and Dr. Schultz both alluded to in 1854 when Hackley was talking to Queen Elizabeth, using the spread of religion as a motivation to go into the New World. And so opportunity and religious tensions definitely played a huge role in the impact of Christianity finding America, because they provided the motivation for those individuals. Christianity also provided a purpose for individuals going to explore and later colonize and settle America. Mainly the purpose was freedom to practice their own religion. This is easily explained by the Puritans, as Dr. Schultz was able to point out. The Puritans were able to practice their faith, which was definitely a product of the Reformation with the solas. They were able to live by grace alone, by faith alone, praising God for all things without fear of persecution to the point of death, like you had saw earlier with the Stuarts in England persecuting Puritans. They were able to establish better education. We see this with Harvard. We see this with several different things. The freedom that they had in Christianity in the New World. Then we see more of a refuge for places like Maryland, where it was established as a Catholic refuge after their protection was taken away in Europe. The Quakers in Pennsylvania used the land grant that was actually given to Penn Sr.'s father from the Stuarts, who were persecuting other religions, to establish a haven for Quakers in Pennsylvania and really see that community establish and take root. And then, interestingly, on the other hand, the purpose for groups like the Moravians was missions. These were a group of people who had found refuge in Germany. They had found refuge under Zinzendorf and moved to the colonies as missions. And you still see that today. The Moravian communities in North Carolina are very missions-minded. They're always going out and preaching and showing other things, which is a testament to their lasting impact of Christianity on America. And thirdly is the bond that Christianity gave on America's founding. We see things like the Bill of Rights, which Earl Warren points to being inspired by the Bible, something that is present at the founding of the nation that we still hold to today. We see this with the 13 colonies able to come together with all the different religions. We see this with Falwell's I Love America rallies. It's this bond of these deep Christian roots which is able to ultimately hold the nation together through some pretty difficult times. You have things like the Mayflower Compact that also point to this. So the impact of Christianity on finding America is basically that provides motivation, purpose, and a lasting bond for a young nation to later become what would be a global superpower.